In a village plagued by hunger, a group of men, desperate to feed their families, journeyed to a neighboring village in search of food. Driven by hunger, they attempted to steal some yams from a nearby farm. Just as they were about to leave, 2 soldiers caught them and took them to their master. Surprisingly, instead of punishing them, the master instructed his soldiers to offer the men seats. To their shock, the master expressed disappointment, not because they stole, but because they had taken from the wrong farm. He explained that there was another farm, much more fertile and abundant, where they could have gotten far more food. Rather than rebuking them further, the master showed them the right farm and told them to take as much as they needed for themselves and their families. He even provided them with a truck to help transport the food. In addition, he gifted them livestock and encouraged them to take care of their families, start businesses, and, most importantly, help others when they could. The men returned home, full of joy, and celebrated with their families. Inspired by the master's kindness, they worked hard to grow their businesses. Over the years, they remembered the master's advice and began to help other young people in the village who were still dependent on their parents. The entire village was astonished by the transformation. Within 10 years, every family in the village had become wealthy and self-sufficient. Grateful for the blessings they had received, the villagers decided to visit the neighboring village together to thank the wise man who had made all this possible. Meanwhile, at the master's home, he and his family were enjoying a peaceful day when he noticed a large crowd approaching. To his surprise, it was the very same men who had once tried to steal from his farm, this time, accompanied by the entire village. He warmly welcomed them and asked his soldiers to prepare seats and a feast. He already knew why they had come. They thanked him deeply for his generosity and shared how his single act of kindness had changed not only their lives but the lives of their entire village. The villagers presented him with many gifts, livestock, money, and more, as tokens of their gratitude. The master humbly accepted their thanks and reminded them, greater than, no one is perfect. There is always a reason behind every action. Always be generous to others, so they, too, can do the same. Moral of the story, a single act of kindness can change the future of an entire community. Be generous, offer second chances, and always lift others as you rise.